Hey, it's day 64 of Drop 178, and here's the chariot from Dame Fortune's Wheel Tarot. It likely depicts a war chariot from a triumphal parade. Houston also notes it could be a pageant wagon upon which medieval plays were performed. The driver could be a victorious monarch, or it could be Mars, which would make sense since in the game of Taroki, this card trumps love, and the allegory of war trumping love is a pretty common Renaissance allegory, represented by Mars and Venus, and sometimes it's the other way around and love trumps war. Some chariots even depict Venus in her chariot being drawn by doves or swans. This depiction is based on the Conver Tarot, which we see here in the CBD. I think it's a pretty magnificent version of this card. And the old Italian 1750 meaning for this card is journey. For de Mellet, 1781, it's a chariot of war, or the crimes of the Iron Age, which I would guess refers to the development of swords and more brutal war, I suppose. Coeur de Gébelin calls this Osiris triumphant, and remember he's the one who introduced the idea of tarot relating to Egypt in about 1773. Houston notes that this card could mean victory over a specific problem. One other name for the card is reward of victory, and that is fame. And so some of the indications for this card are fame, esteem, renown, victory, and success. The keyword he uses is quest, which kind of relates to the idea of it as a journey. And I tend to see it with some forward motion for sure. Lee Burston even associates it with the motivation to move forward. Reversed, Houston says it means victory is delayed or blocked or tarnished fame. My detail today will be how solid and strong this canopy appears, especially compared to the CBD tarot. And Lee Burston notes that this card might indicate the querent's achievement has put them in a strong and protected state, and you can really see that especially in this version of the card. Today I had some random problems and struggles come up during my workday, which I had to quickly figure out and solve between my work tasks. And I was victorious in doing that, so it was a pretty well motivated and successfully forward moving day, I would say. Thanks so much for being here. I'll see you again tomorrow.